Hello.
The windup and the 0-1.
Okay,
Changeup in for a strike. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. About a career the way this guy has, nice pick. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's got 3 base hits in 51 at-bats. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
In now, Hunter Pence will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here, 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
Too easy.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger, set to lead off the home half of the second. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
Too late, but I would have been a homer. Dang.
The 0-1 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jackson giving chase. He's there and records the first down.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And let's focus our attention on third baseman Evan Longoria. Multiple Gold Glove winner. This guy has ice water in his veins. He never lets on. You can't tell if this guy's on fire or he's struggling. He's one of the most consistent defenders in our sport.
And there to take it in is Pence, and that's out number 2.
Bro, that was green.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Jackson is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Great shot there of the Blue Waters and long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the 3rd inning on MLB Network. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants. And he'll pull into second with one away. Coming to the plate now, Madison Bumgarner. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 1-0 the count. Here comes the 1-0. In the dirt here.
Damn.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Watch this strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
3-2 pitch. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Seager has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance? Andrew McCutchen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Too high, 1-0. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Puig is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Giants leave a couple. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
No score yet.
That'll bring in Austin
Wait, I should have
Barnes.
100.
7,
No one
8,
has
and 9 to start
Oh,
the
this is
home
100.
3rd.
Watch.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field.
That's
Out of
over.
here into the visitors' bullpen.
I told you that was over. How can I say?
Austin Barnes leads the yard with a solo shot. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Bam. Son.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track.
Oh, this
it
one was
wasn't a
bigger. I think
particularly
he was
deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Logan Forsythe is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
Why is it, my thing doesn't
No outs,
swing.
nobody on.
Just fucking swing, bro.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jackson is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Pence coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, they're not all beautiful. They don't all have to be. Just throwing a long dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of it.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor.
Line drive, base hit down the line.
The relay, and he's safe.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Can he hit a home run?
Here's Corey Seager.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Tag by Posey will be too late. Safe at home plate. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by Showtrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. Standing in now, Justin Turner. High in the air out to center field. Jackson on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors in a... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit back up the middle. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, D-Row. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Popped him up. Barnes is under it. 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Pence. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. Striding in once again, Brandon Crawford. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. 0-1 the count. As a look, now the pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row, back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a 3rd.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on
and
try
God,
to build that lead
gone.
as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Dang, he smacked that guy.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Swing too late, bro.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Count remains at 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much
Bro,
of the plate.
so
he
hard.
knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball
Dude, that
And
was
a
my
check
home run
swing
hitter,
here to the
bro.
back.
You gotta
Really
be joking
breaks
me.
the plane
Swing
as
your
he
bat.
sat
That's
down
probably
for the first
why.
out. In now is Yasiel Puig.
If I hit one more home run,
He's
y'all,
0
I'm
for
getting
1
out.
thus far. Now here's the pitch. High and deep to left.
that's
This
over.
one's
Right when
got
I call it.
plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add
Fight
still
another home run,
more.
going into the bed.
Well, Posey wanted him to waste one out of the zone, but he made a mistake in the zone, and now he's paying for it. It's a game of inches, folks, and they know that better than anyone right now.
Can this guy do it?
So here's Matt Kemp now. As he swings and hits a laser to right, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Here's the first pitch to him. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Bases are empty, one man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Green.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
These changeups get him the ball.
Right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to.
All I could throw is changeup, and you guys are swinging so easy.
That ball looks like a foot outside. So it was a swinging strike 3. Madison Bumgarner goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Joe Panik is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. Kershaw now on 1-1. A little bouncer that winds up foul.
Watch this, y'all.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Chopped weakly to the left. Turner scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Next up for Los Angeles, Logan Forsythe. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Home run.
High in the air out to center field. Jackson is camped under this one, and very quickly one gone. Next the hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Pence is going to get there. 2 down.
You see one more home run, that's not a bad.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chris Taylor. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pence has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the 2nd and 3rd time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Count is 1-2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Two balls and a strike to Longoria.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
And Kemp has a beat on it as he makes the play to.
All I need is one more home run.
Here's Corey Seager.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
First pitch on its way.
Corey Seager.
into center field.
One home
line
run
drive base hit.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
The
One
Dodgers
home
get
run.
their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Oh, Heater gets turned around.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moving over is Pence, and he's got it one away. Striding in once again, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they've put in play against him.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. Anik is there to Crawford for 1. On to Belt, and they turn the double. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. And this guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and stepping in the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1. Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Ready once again, Austin Jackson. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Nick Hundley come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. The 1-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And the second run is across to make this a 3-2 ball game now. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
So stepping in, Andrew McCutchen, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Count still at 1-2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Very weakly on the ground. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now.
Your attention, please.
It's like too easy out here.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yasiel Puig. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. The 0-1 on its way. Big swing by Puig and a ball sent to deep left. Gone!
Hey, y'all, I'm about to get off after this hit, probably.
Into the box now, Matt Kemp. And he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas.
Let me try to get 6
He's
points.
Gonna have to mix it up a little bit more.
If I get 6
They are
points,
on
I'll
this
get it
stuff.
off. Let me try that.
Austin Barnes will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out. Ready for another chance? Logan Forsythe. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Check swing grounder to the right side. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Number 3.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Chris Taylor. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. 5 runs, 8 hits. 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. Popped him up. Longoria in foul ground. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to
Kenley Jansen, summoned from the pen much earlier than anticipated, as he'll try to earn a 2-inning save. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Evan Longoria goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. It started with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Now the 2-0. Ground ball right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And that's over. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. 2-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. The second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Gorkys Hernandez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, let's see if the fish are biting if he extends it out there a little bit more. 0-1 looked like it was off the plate. Let's see if 0-2 is even further outside the zone.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Popped him up. Barnes got it, and the side is retired. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Derek Law will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kelby Tomlinson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Wind up, and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field.
That's gone.
Jackson is under it.
Like, there's no way.
Looks it into his
That's
glove,
how far
and
his
there's one gone.
It's not even gone. Like, come on.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. McCutchen.
There's no
right
way you're that
Takes
fast to catch on the baseline. That's why you need to play like real baseball. That would have been there by now.
Ready for another shot. Cody Bellinger. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A shot down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
Third ball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3.
So stupid, bro. Wait, this
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Joe Panik. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's a .333 hitter. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Ready with another 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now batting. Right fielder.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. The 2-1 home. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. 5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Dodgers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Clayton Kershaw pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll just about do it for us.